Hey everybody, BrickLover18 here today with a review of the newest LEGO set from the Winter Village collection. This is set number 10275, the LEGO Elves Clubhouse. As I mentioned, this is the newest set from the LEGO Winter Village collection. It is the 2020 exclusive. It has 1,197 parts, including 4 LEGO minifigures, the actual elf house, several different micro builds, and of course a reindeer and its sleigh. This is the first of the Winter Village collection sets to ever be 18 plus, and in this video I'm going to take a more detailed look at it and show you a little bit more about this set. So before I show you the elf's house, I just quickly wanted to show you the 4 elves that we get in this set. As you can see, each one is a little different, but overall has the exact same outfit. They've got the elf ears, a different face, the exact same torso, a different accessory, as well as the exact same pants. So you can see one elf has a megaphone, another has a teacup and a cookie, another elf has a scarf, and then the final elf actually doesn't really have anything, but they are pretty cool torsos, lots of great heads on it there, and you can see that there is back printing included on each elf. So overall, I think it's just a really good elf print. It is a little bit different than the one they've used in previous years. The heads and stuff, like the hat pieces stuff, is the same, but the torsos and the actual printing is a little different, so it's pretty cool. And now, of course, it is time to take a look at the biggest feature of this set, the actual elf clubhouse. So as you can see, this is what the front of it looks like. It's pretty hard to see the roof because of my white background and the white, the roof of the set because of the snow, but it's really cool. It is 2 stories here, basically almost a third from how tall it is. It's got a big chimney on the back, several different areas of the roof, which I really like. It's not just one straight roof, it's very detailed. Lots of detailing on the very front. Looks like a very old style house with like a Christmas tree, and then we've got the sign to the North Pole, the workshop that way. It comes with a lookout tower over here, and overall just a very Christmassy feel with the different, as I said, a Christmas tree, a wreath, Christmas lights all the way around. Looks very, very awesome. And then there's even a reindeer stable right over here. But let's of course look at this in a bit more detail. Alright, so this is of course what the front of this set looks like. As I already mentioned, there is a reindeer stable right here, which looks really good, and it goes right up against the fireplace that's at the back. This is the front door of the set. It looks really cool. It's not a standard door, it's actually rounded, and it opens up and the elves can walk in. It's definitely not a very tall door or a traditional door, but it's the North Pole, so anything can go. And then that's what it looks like once, of course, it's all closed. And I love the different detailing and the style here, because as I mentioned, it looks like a much older style house that you'd see in like a pretty old like American subdivision, and I really like that. And there's snow on the window ledges there, a nice little walkway here that's a little bit detailed, of course the Christmas tree and more snow pieces. Over here we've got the sign, of course, for the North Pole this way, the workshop that way, which looks really, really cool, and it just looks like a great detailing overall. Before I flip it around and show you the back, I'll just move it on here a little bit more to show you what's up. So up here we actually have a lookout tower, which the telescope should be tilted a little bit this way so you can see it, but as you can see, an elf can definitely go up here. They climb onto the balcony from the window and they can see, maybe they're watching for Santa's sleigh, or if any intruders of course are coming to the North Pole, you never know. But again, it just has really great detailing here because it's got the different sloped roofs and the windows. Moving back onto the center, as you can see, I already mentioned the wreath, and there's one big window in the center which I like, and I love the detailing here with the archway and of course all the lights, the very pretty lights kind of moving their way up. And then from this side, as you can see, it is the exact same style as it is over there, except that it's just over the stable. There's no part of the house here. As well, there's no way to actually climb onto this area. I wouldn't want to try. I mean, I guess you could climb out, but it looks just pretty detailed here. And then this is kind of what a side profile view of the house looks like. Flipping it around, this is what it looks like from the back. As you can see, it is completely open. It is 2 stories, like I mentioned, and it's for the elves. It is their clubhouse. Starting off right over here, the one area we haven't really talked about, and it, of course, is the big chimney. It does move around actually, and I'm not sure really what the purpose of that is. I guess just depending on how you want to have it on display. I personally like it looking like this just because it looks pretty neat. But when you zoom into the chimney here, you'll actually see that there are some play features as well. So we've got the grill over here, and we've actually got some cookies in the fireplace, and you can easily just move this out of the, it's a lever, you push it up, and the cookies will actually dispense, which is really, really cool to see. And then if you need to get the cookies out, you can just dump them out. And I just think overall, I think that's a really cool design. And then you can easily just load the cookies back up. Just make sure you put them in the right way, because as you can see, I accidentally put one of them in backwards, but it is still a pretty cool feature that you can easily dispense the cookies. And then moving up, as you can see on the chimney there is a stocking, and then the chimney goes right to the point of the roof. Moving back down to the ground level now, as you can see from beside the chimney, we've got the main entranceway of the house, and you can easily open the front door, get some more light in, and see what the house has to offer. Over here, there's a little area where the elves can sit and enjoy some cookies and some hot cocoa. The floor looks really green, which I think looks really great. It really reminds me of an elf's, clubhouse in North Pole. Over here, we've got a gift wrapping station, which is really neat. As you can see, there's like wrapping paper coming from the ceiling, and we've got some scissors, and it looks like they're wrapping some sets or something like that. And then over here, just a little nightstand, or not really a nightstand, but a cupboard with some tea and coffee on top. And then that is mostly it for the first floor, except for there is a clock here as well that does actually spin, because I guess when the elves are at a bed, this is their bedroom up here. I should start by saying there's 3 bunk beds, or I guess it's a triple bed up here, and I think the clock means when it's time to get out of bed, the elves get pushed off their bed or something like that. I don't really know what the feature is. I haven't watched anybody else's review, so if anybody knows what this feature is supposed to be in the comments, let me know. All I just know, when you turn the clock, the elf's bed does go flying forward. As you can see in the corner of the elf's house, there is this dresser drawer. We've got like a present and a cup of tea on the very top there, a nice floor mat, and then at the back here, there is just a lamp and a chair, and as I said, you can climb out onto the window to see the balcony. And then this finally is, of course, the bunk beds. There's 3 there, as I mentioned. We've got the December calendar up here. They've circled December 24th. That is the big day. And then at the very tip of the house, as you can see, there's just some more Christmassy feeling things, a mistletoe, some flowers. But overall, this is just a pretty neat Elf's Clubhouse. I don't know if there's too many play features here, but that makes sense because it is an 18+ set, the first time they've ever done that. But as I said, there's also a few micro builds that come with the set that I do want to show you. Now that you've seen the house, of course, I want to show you the reindeer and sleigh. So as you can see, this reindeer is a really cool piece. It is pretty new compared to other years. I believe this is like the first time Lego's ever included a piece like that in the set. But as you can see, it's like the typical, it's got like a basic horse body, except it's been really modified, and so it's not really like a horse body. It's pretty different. As you can see here, this is where the sleigh, the harness kind of hatches onto the reindeer. His antlers are really, really cool. I love the dark brown of them, and they are plastic molded, so they're not hard plastic. They can be moved around nice and easy there. And then as you can see, there is the stripe, the area here. Overall it is a pretty cool looking guy. I really do like this. I think he looks very neat, and I love the different gold that goes along with it. The coloring, especially of the reindeer, is pretty cool. The only thing I would have changed is put a red nose on it. And then of course the sleigh here is very, very tiny, only room for 1 minifigure. As you can see, lots of gold accessories, and they've even got some fire coming out the back, because it's like must be an extra powered sleigh. But 1 elf can sit there, or like Santa or something like that, but very tiny. But overall, a very cool little build. This set also comes with this really cool Christmas tree, which I'm a pretty big fan of. It is pretty tall, and in fact this is what it looks like next to one of the elf Lego minifigures, so it is quite large. The star piece up here is all one piece with just a transparent 2x2 round thing in there as well. And then as you can see, this is how the star is held up. But when you do a 360, it looks really cool. There's lots of different ornaments, lots of different tree branches, and I really like this. It's a very like animated Christmas tree. I wouldn't say it looks like a very real one, but it still looks really cool, and I think it's a pretty good addition to the set, and I especially do like how tall it is. And then, like I mentioned at the start of this video, I said that there were several different micro builds in this set. As you can see, this one here is my favorite. This is a big old computer. It's got the naughty and, well, it's actually just got the nice list on, but I think it's a pretty cool design, and I think Lego did an awesome job there. It also comes with this propeller plane, 2 presents. It looks like a big pirate ship, so like Metalbeard Sea Cow, and then a keyboard back here that's a very basic build but has a cool printed 1x4 tile. Alright everyone, so thank you so much for watching the review of set number 10275, the brand new 2020 Winter Village LEGO Elves Clubhouse. This is, like you saw in this review, this is a pretty cool set. I am very excited to add this to my Winter Village LEGO collection, and it especially pairs really nice with last year's gingerbread house. So anyway, thank you again so much for watching this video. I really did hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below which one you prefer, this new Elf Clubhouse or last year's gingerbread house. I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Anyway, thanks again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.